Look at him.
Sister of the graduate.
I love that.
And of course, congratulations to the Beam Nation president, the one and only Stonebwoy, for doing what they said Napoleon couldn't do. Is that right? So ladies and gentlemen, if you are here this afternoon, we're going to celebrate, obviously, this is a feat that is worth celebrating. So I'd like all for you to, just put your hands, everything on board, and let's celebrate our brother, because it's not easy to combine a very busy career such as his to academics. I'm back in school, and Charlie, it's not for boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Stonebwoy one more time.
To get me, right? Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Well, I'm very fluent in my local dialects. I would like to pray in Chi, if you don't mind. Let me see it just me one kai. You write me about to say that I see you are come full show you go bring me yam shesopa any pampo. It was a brave woody na a baby shium. Ewo na say Erade Sabre woni mienti ayi na iwa ha isanse eyeda wankasa wahyehyɛ Erade Sabre yetu omo a omonam kwan so omunyam yetu ha hyɛ onsase eni omo meka yensa sodwe Sabre yetu eye Stonebwoy ye brother ye bibia ye ba eni enua e de hyɛ onsa oni ne busua se Sabre a Erade wankasa wode eye level foforo abeka na brabo ho no yes rese Erade wo beduma boa no na nia wasua no wode ebe kire nchini ma na empo enmofra any youth a almost so idolizing no almost so ebetimi edi ekire emu se wo ye unsa no adwuma bia wo betimi so akọ school e de atai ekire ye de Erade ase se odisa day abrain enti muma ye nyina ye mum na ye ne Erade ase esan so ye na na doye wo hoda mesre eye insurance ronko e de ma Stonebwoy Sabre enye another level e wona brabo mu a e di enyema pa enyema kese e de abebe breno e globally na emofran so mo hwe no so esua and so abechen no na me ma empo aba abechen ne waye Erade ase na domuti amen.
Yes, we have in our presence this afternoon the father of the celebrant, Mr. Satekla Senior. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Stonebwoy's father. Doing us the honors one more time is ace actress and television presenter Joselyn Dumas in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Joselyn. I also see media mogul and future president, and what else? Bola wears a hat of many colors, so it's so difficult sometimes to introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, Bola Ray is in the house. Let's put our hands together for him. Thank you for coming, Bola. We also have in our midst CEO of Ace Nightclub, my brother and friend Pablo is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it for him. And of course, right, because it's my field, it's only right that I start with those in my industry. Is that okay? We also have in our midst the Norwegian ambassador, Ingrid. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Ingrid. Thank you, ma'am, for coming. We also have actress of the journey thus far.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. Harold, you asked the question, finish, you convert your fees. Where should I start? The question passed my head. I did second one, forget. What did you ask?
So tell us why you decided to take this step, the journey, what went into it, basically everything. The call me this or we want to know.
Hold on, let me, Mighty. All right, thank you very much. First, I want to acknowledge every personnel for honoring this really private gathering. This is highly private, like, yeah, it's really meant for 40, 60 people. And that tells you that it would be inclusive of people that I respect and more. Thank you guys for always making me feel very important, because the room is filled with important people, right from my father and my mothers, my two favorite aunties, and my cousins, and then my sisters. Yeah. Fellow musicians, Keche, God bless you. My brother, St. Paul, my brother, Chris Vado, we go a long way too. And family in the back as well. I need to acknowledge everybody. And to a large extent, it goes to all the people who are not here and couldn't make it. I really respect and value your presence first and foremost. Then now to answer the question, I think I'm somebody who was brought up from a very humble beginning, a very God-fearing home, who was taught to maximize small opportunities into big opportunities, who was taught to not to complain, but to work hard and create value. So that has always been with me from time, ever since my rise, you know, in the music industry till today. So I've always wanted to continue to educate myself and to add value to myself, and to actually do things that would always make my mother proud. That is the foundation of it all. I remember this like yesterday, because growing up I was kind of like hard-headed a little bit, but very interesting. So all I wanted to do was to make my mother proud, irrespective. So sometimes I went out of the house like months, but when I came home, she was happy. I made sure I'm able to give her something, you know. So although we are on the streets, we respect the fact that we need to make it in life, you know, and also continue to learn. Somebody will say, why at this time, you know, Stonebwoy, you've achieved some very enviable, you know, remarkable feats in your career. Why would you want to go back to school? But I can only say that it's important to acknowledge, and I know that I'm very interested in governance and what goes on at the top level, you know. So I had to try and get that education. I'm always interested in watching all this, you know, political stuff and otherwise. Not to say that I want to become a politician, but I know that that is what runs nations. So I'm always interested in my history, etc. But the secret is that one day when COVID hit and things were, you know, everybody saw the wavelength that the world was on. People didn't know whether to go or to come. But musically, I was just still pushing. I remember I dropped the first album during that COVID in Africa, and then subsequently people started dropping EPs, blah, blah, blah. When people would say that, oh, because of COVID, we can't release, we don't know what to, everybody was just using COVID as an excuse. Yes, of course. Then I came back home one time from somewhere, and then my wife said, surprise. I said, oh, she said, oh, then you say you go school. Finish. This be your ID, this is. Wow. So I had to now take like a month to rewire all my veins. and my arteries and my organs to understand that, guy, you got to go to school now. I wanted to, so she just put it through and said, Abi, it's downtime a little bit, so you can. Okay, so I said, okay, if so, there, anyway, I'm going to start on level 200 because my real bakodada. Wow. They kind of brought one now. I agree. But nobody. Sukua madere hota. Number vaga fiabo. Kadevano or damre level 200. That to mean that I said I can only start at 200. If not 200, I won't go. Because one bad year. So we went through, we spoke it out, and then they sort of like agreed. So I'm like, okay, first advantage is down, let's go. I didn't want to shout about it at all. Then the admission was already there, so we started. But the first week, it was like, Jesus Christ. I couldn't, because when they saw me in the school, they felt like I could come visit somebody and go, you know. But then class had to start, so my security guys, when I did go, he said, no, make I go. They agree. So I go day lectures there, and them two, they did the back there. Then they add to the class. So we're just trying to find our way in this whole school situation. So God willing, we managed first semester clock. I said, okay. Second semester clock, okay. Level 300. I said, okay, they go with that. I almost gave up. I almost gave up. So every time I'm throwing tantrums to my wife, I'm like, Charlie. Why? No, real stuff. So sometimes it's like a sad moment or some, downside for some 2-3 hours. Then I will go think, come on. I say, friends, hey, the school here, doctor. Then you go smile and they'll say, hey, I tell you, you go be doing, you be shock. I say, hey, give me hype. Then I go, when I had to push my tours and reroute my calendar to be able to fit the school timing, was one of the toughest things to do. Believe you me, like when people say that they go through depression, I believe them so much because I felt that, like I was like, apart from everything, like thinking about, look, I would be on set, I'll be shooting music video, the next 3 days I have to be in Ghana just because I have to write a test or an exam. So it was really interfering with my work. Sometimes say what we get some gigs, we forgo collect them. Then they say the dean say, bro, from airport, my bag, stay my bag. And I come. Then my classmates say, not you we see you from New York yesterday. I say, yeah, but Charlie, I was for red. So whilst I was doing all of that, I was also getting inspired the more. Because when I look at the facials or the facial expression of some of my mates, it was like, wow. So that one alone said they make me feel like Superman. So I say, yeah. Then I say, then we manage. But you believe you me, like things that inspired me were some of the things that some of these lectures professors would say. They'd be like, hey, America, so I know that, okay, the head's still not gone. It's still there. So we managed, went through. So I'm actually picking up an award for the best project work this night. Same way. Just to cut a long story short, the moment that I felt it, that I would have pat myself on the back was when I put up the biggest show in Ghana yet at the stadium. During that period, I was writing my last papers. The stadium show was a Friday. I was writing my last paper on a Thursday. So I was rehearsing, learning, planning at the same time. And still able to deliver a good show. When I closed the All African Games at the Lagos Stadium, the entourage had to come and pick me out of an exams. Immediately I finished. So while I was writing it, they were hearing some sirens. So I just want to thank, I know this is going to go far, thank the lecturers, the administration and the management of GIMPA. 60 years old is an institution that grows professional practitioners when it comes to governance. That is the premier school, and then they added all the other courses. So I think I can be very proud of myself. Knowing me, I'm always pushing for, the next level. So these are the things that I went through, aside helping some of my mates to pay their fees, etc. One of them didn't make it for the graduation. I asked of him the whole time, and I'm sure that he didn't reach out because he felt like it is too much, but I'm actually sad. Like he could have reached out one more time because we go through that thing. I don't mean now where you go shy. So I'm just grateful to God because I know this is going to inspire a lot of people who look up to us, not only me, who look up to us musicians. This is going to change the narrative and make them know that we may come from the streets, we belong to the street belongs to us, but we have mentalities of running the street, so that we don't leave the running and the management of the streets to just some people who cannot relate to the streets. So I know that sooner or later, look at Bolare now. Bolare, next year he is becoming a doctor in books. And he's one of our fathers on the streets, taking us through, making sure people hear our music, and also they've always inspired us, and we are also here to inspire the people behind us and even inspire ourselves the more. So thank you guys for coming. I know it's been a long speech. I love you guys. Let's just eat, drink, and pray for more life. Those who can go clubbing, come to us, with us, for us, to the club, and tonight have Ace. Outside. One side. Don't mind me, if you give me the mic too long, I'm going to start doing comedies for the rest of the rest. So thank you very much. I love you guys. I'm not taking none of you guys for granted, especially Josie. Hey, the title is over. Hey, and Gloria, you guys have become a family. Joshua, like I see faces who always pull up for me, and I'm not taking it for granted. Harold, he hits me up in a DM and say, bro, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? That's friendship. That's brotherliness. I love you guys all the way from Miami, Aurelas. You've always been a support. Jano, So when you pray for me. When I pray, I'll pray for you too. The next single is out. It's called Pray For Me featuring Wyclef. So just get your things ready. You guys are going to enjoy. I love you so much. Enjoy. If you want to take a picture, it's 50 CDs.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Artist of the Year and the Man of the Moment, Stonebwoy. Oh, come on, you can do better. You can do better. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show some love.
Everyone, we should be excited. And like they always say, one for all for one. And it's been a long journey for this chap right here. And I'm happy for your progress, for your achievements, and for what's to come. Today, indeed, is a great day. And thank you. Like he said, it's just for family and friends. 40 people. We should all be lucky to be here because it means that, we are near and dear to him. For me, what you've done is a testament of resilience, also to prove to the youth out there that whatever you put your mind to it, you can achieve it. It has to take planning, coordination, staffing is important, and how you direct, and also, like they say, budget your time. I'm happy that you're a great student of administration and you're going to impact this generation. And governance is important. You said you don't want to get into politics. Politics is not about all the party politics that we see. Every day, everything that we do is politics. Even with family, there's family politics. So that is why you've been able to do it. So what you've studied with governance, you're the king of the house, you're the head of the house, and the family in its entirety is also a nation. You are one leading example, a shining example that many get to look up to every day. It's not just about the music. It's a man in totality. You're able to bring your family along. Your children are out there on social media responsible. Look at your wife, one of the most diligent women that we can have, not just in Ghana, I dare say in the world. A round of applause for Dr. Louisa. We don't say that behind every successful man now. We say beside. And total inspiration and encouragement for bringing this great chap this far. So from all of us, Stonebwoy, I'd like to crave the indulgence of everyone. I know we'll be popping the champagne and celebrating you, and later on also at Ace Tantra, and we'll be cutting the cake. But from all of us, we're saying that we are proud of you. You're a great inspiration. You're a beacon of hope. You've given the youth of this nation and the world another reason why we should believe in ourselves, and to know that it is possible when we conceive and believe, we will achieve. Thank you very much.
God bless you. You are such an inspiration as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bola. Still acknowledging our special guest for the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the CEO of AMG Business, Chris Waddle, is in the house. Please put your hands together. We also have Duke ACN, Ghanaian businessman.
Hello?
Hi.
Yahweh Solo.
Hello.
Yahweh Oba. Mount Donadonia Pomozo, Luca Plantapanami. Na Apostle Yesu Christo Bangoma. Amen. I know for no I see my bro. Any brother here. You don't know how to feel. No, we can't talk too much. Because when we talk too much, we will not eat here today. We will be sitting down here till tomorrow. You know, he is my son. They were twins. In fact, she was born to be a lucky man. When he was born, you know, first time as twins, there are performances parents perform for their twins children. So when they born them, by then I'm in the world. I'm not more anywhere. I'm not for Christ, I am in the world. So I use his birth date to buy lotto. When I bought the lotto, I won. With his birthday, I used it to buy lotto and I won. And that's what I used to perform all the activities about twins. And I was there free. Hallelujah. In fact, the music is born with him. The grandmother is somebody who beat the long drum, singing the same time, and beating the congo. The grandmother. And the grandfather, who is my father, he used that tall tale, piercing people's face, singing to their faces. And he has even introduced a drumming band. So the singing, as it is in the family. And what should I say? The Spirit caught him on the way that you will use you. And that's how he's being used. So I pray. But this is not the end. This boy, as you see him here, is going far. Amen. He is going far. Amen. I remember when they were wedding, the wife himself, they gave me the speaker, and I told the whole crowd that day, because it was raining from morning till evening, that wedding day. It's a tough wedding. I told the whole crowd that anybody who tries to do this 2 cup anything, that person, you die. I told the whole crowd, simply because I know my son, and I know where he comes from, and I know the throne that he is sitting on. So may the good Lord be with him and carry him through so that I will grow and see him small before he bury me. Amen.
Oh, please sit for us, sit for us, sit for us. Still in the spirit of receiving well wishes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to invite the Norwegian ambassador. Hands together for Stonebwoy, the freshest graduate in town. Thank you very much. So we're going to invite